Hey there, I'm Suzanne Martin. Today we're going to do a practice to help you strengthen and stretch your shoulders. I have a few props with me today. I've got my yoga blocks, I've got my yoga strap, and I have these handy little egg weights. So these little egg weights are pretty great. They feel like they're an extension of your arm. They're very safe to use, and they're kind of like connect the bone chain here, so it doesn't feel like really flimsy on the wrists. So if you want to enhance your yoga practice, add a little strength, a little bit more muscularity, muscle toning, to your practice, I recommend that you purchase these. There's a link with a discount in the show notes. Otherwise, use whatever hand weights you have. A can of beans will even work for this practice today, okay? All right, so grab a couple of those and then let's begin. So let's begin today's practice in Sukhasana Easy Pose and set the intention to build inner and outer strength and flexibility. All right, and then go ahead and grab your weights, whichever weights you've chosen to work with today. We'll begin our practice today with a little Kapalabhati breathing, skull cleansing breath. It's great for increasing circulation and warming up the body, getting us ready to get engaged in this practice. What it is a contraction of the abdominals on your exhale, and you exhale out the nose. So it sounds like, so go ahead and practice that a few times. And now we're going to add movement with the arms. So take the arms out to the sides parallel, holding onto your weights. Inhale and exhale, twist, and do Kapalabhati. We'll do this 27 times. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, draw the forearms together. Continuing with that breathing, we're going to take the arms up, down, to the side, down, up, down, to the other side, and down. Here we go. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Let's do one more round of both of those. Kapalabhati 27. Here we go. And release the arms by your sides. Take a moment, big breath in and out. Notice what shifted in the body, in the mind. How's the temperature feel? Excellent. And then let's put those weights aside and switch the cross of your legs. And we'll come into a nice little shoulder vinyasa here, taught by my old teacher, Jenny Lee Toner. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, and push the palms up. Exhale, round out the spine and draw the palms forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine and rise up again. Exhale, draw the arms by your sides. Interlace behind you. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward, arms come forward. Again, inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Let's repeat that. Inhale, arms up, interlace the fingers, push the palms up, get the spine long. Exhale, round out the spine, pull the abs in. Inhale, lengthen the spine as you reach up. Exhale, draw the arms by your sides. Coming behind you, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Rising and releasing. Let's do another round together. Synchronizing breath and movement. lengthening as you rise, releasing as you exhale. Last round. Go inside, feel the body. And let's come on to tabletop position. So I've got my shoulders over my elbows, over my wrists. My knees are kind of under the hip points here. And then I inhale, find cow pose, lifting the heart and the sitting bones. And exhale, draw the seat towards the heels in child's, forehead towards the mat. Come back into cow. Inhale, lift the heart and sitting bones as you transition to all fours. And then exhale, tuck the toes, take the hips towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, come back through cow. Exhale, child's pose. Cow. Down dog. And keep repeating that sequence back and forth with the breath, using some of it deep breathing, same count in and same count out. Just engaging in the nice diaphragmatic breath, inhaling, feeling the body expand as you breathe, exhaling, feeling everything come towards the center of your being as you exhale. Good, and synchronize your movement with the breath. And just feel your organism get organized with the breath. Let's do one more complete round here. Take your time. And then land in Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a slight bend in the knees. Push the sitting bones up and back. Increase that hip crease. Good. And then traction the feet away from you a little bit and wake up the calves and the backs of the legs. Anchor in on your breath a few breaths. Excellent. On your next inhale, slowly roll out to plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, down dog. And on the next one, we'll just hold plank. Come back into plank, top of a push-up. Good, and hold your plank pose. And now inhale here and exhale, contract the abs, roll the thighs in and back, push through the heels, get nice and long from the crown of the head to the heels. Steady your breathing. And just feel the strength of your body building. Feel the warmth. And then when you're ready, you'll take an exhale, knees down. Your elbows will brush by your sides as you lay down onto your belly. Preparing for a few rounds of Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Inhale, lift up the heart, roll the shoulders up and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Again, exhale, come on down. Inhale, lift the heart, roll the shoulders up and back, and come down. One more round. And now let's hold Cobra and breathe in Cobra. And exhale, release, downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Feel the expansive qualities of the inhales, the centering of the exhales. And then slowly start to walk the feet all the way up to the hands. And then find a flat spine as you rise, and we'll meet in Padasana mountain pose, standing tall at the top of your mat. Take a moment here, big breath in and out. Feel the body. Notice how you feel. Good. Now let's grab our props. We'll grab our blocks here. I'm going to take them skinny ways, one between the thighs. I'm just turning to the side so you can see my profile here. And then the other one's going to come between the hands, and my hands are going to come in front of me. So I'm working on really getting my Tadasana to be really anchored in my core. So I'm going to draw the navel towards the sacrum and pull all of this in towards the center rather than letting the butt pop out. I'm pulling this in. And then as I push my hands together on either side of the block and I raise my arms, I'm going to try not to let that go or let the ribs pop out or the butt pop out. So I'm going to inhale, take the arms up overhead and leave it in nice straight line. And then exhale, draw the hands behind me, pushing the hands together as much as you can. Inhale, arms come up. Push the hands together. Exhale, arms come behind you. And do that a few more rounds with your breath. Keep pushing the hands together as you go. Good, and then one more round. Feeling really nice and engaged because you're pushing the hands together so hard. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Go ahead, release both blocks. Stand at the top of your mat. Redefine your Tadasana mountain pose. Notice how that felt. Good. And then go ahead and grab your weights. So what we're going to do now is a dynamic Veerabhadrasana Two. Step your left foot back, a nice wide stride, a few feet or more. Good. And then from here, rotate the upper torso towards the side of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, lunging into the right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up, clap the hands together. Exhale, warrior two. So keep going like this with your breath, ensuring that the right thigh is in good external rotation so that knee is going towards the pinky toe, right? It's not buckling in. Good, and now we're going to hold Veera two with the weights in our hands and return to our Kapalabhati breathing. Inhaling. Inhale, keep the lunge, reach the arms up. Exhale, open the arms, and now hold warrior two. 5 more deep breaths here. Fixing your gaze over the right hand. And I have my palms up for today's variation. Beautiful job, yogis. Inhale, rise. Turn the toes towards the side. Exhale, release the arms. Take a moment, big breath in and out. Reaffirm your intention, strength, flexibility of body, of mind, of emotions. And then rotating towards the back of your mat, step the right foot a little bit closer to the side of your mat so the legs aren't crisscrossed at all. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Inhaling, hands together, long spine up. Exhaling, Veerabhadrasana Two, warrior two. Inhaling. 3 more with your breath. And now we'll hold Warrior Two, rotating the arms, Kapalabhati 27. Holding, breathing, steadying. Inhaling, rising, toes towards the side of your mat. Exhaling, releasing, getting the feet to be in one parallel line there. And then externally rotating the toes. Goddess squats. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, goddess squat. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, goddess squat. 3 more with your breath. Landing in your squat. Drawing the forearms together. You know where we're going now, Kapalabhati. Open it wide. Last round. Inhaling, rising. Beautiful job, yogis. Exhaling, releasing, toes forward, taking a moment. Breath in and out, noticing how you feel. Excellent job, yogis. Then let's set the weights aside, or actually hold on to the weights. Let's meet at the top of your mat. So now let's step the left foot back and come into Crescent Lunge. High on the ball of the left foot. Remember when we had the blocks and we were pulling all of this in? I'd like you to do that again. Draw the navel towards the sacrum. Feel your center, feel your core. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms and pull the elbows back. Inhale, reach up, straighten the spine, get long. Exhale, cactus the arms, pull the heart up, pull the elbows back. 3 more. And now we're going to hold it open. No more Kapalabhati, I promise. So pull those elbows back, lift the heart towards the sky, breathe nice and deep. Inhaling, rising, and exhaling, stepping forward, Tadasana Mountain. Take a moment, big breath in and out. Just notice what's shifting in your physiology, in the mind. All right, in your energy, other leg. Here we go, inhaling up, pulling your core in, trying not to let everything dump into the lower back. Inhale, exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Good. 3 more. Pull it back and hold. And then inhale, reach up, Tadasana Mountain. Big breath in and out, recenter. Excellent. And then bend your knees, put your weights aside, and grab your strap. Standing tall, take the strap a little wider than the hips. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms behind you. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms in front of you. Please continue back and forth with your breath. Loosening your grip if need be to keep the arms long. And remember that foundation of form. We're not going like this. We're keeping it all pulled in as we draw the arms forward and back. Good. And so what that allows us to do to have that strong center is to not borrow movement from other areas of the body to get the flexibility and mobility of the shoulders that we want, right? All right, let's take the arms up and over and draw them somewhere behind the head, wherever you feel the most resistance, and hold and breathe there. You know, that spot where it's like, ooh, yeah. No sharp shooting or pain, just like yum, 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 big stretch. Excellent. Now slowly start to release. Take a moment, notice how you feel, what's shifted for you so far. And now we'll start to prepare for a variation of dancers. So I'm going to use a wall to accentuate the opening of all of this as I go into this. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand just a couple feet away from a wall, whatever wall you have available in your house. And we'll start with a good old-fashioned quad stretch. So I'm reaching for the inside of my right foot with my right arm to start. And as long as it doesn't hurt your knee, draw the thighs together. If it hurts the knee, leave a space there. Take a moment, breathe, allow the body to adjust. And then go ahead and reach that left arm up and place your left hand on the wall. Now we're going to go like dancers, but we're going to dip into that left arm. So I'm finding dancer's pose, but I'm letting my chest hang heavy towards the wall. Steady your breathing. So our intention today was to be strong and flexible. And what that really means to me is having the courage to do what needs to get done, and yet also having the humility to be adaptable, to shift gears, to let go of what I had planned, to make room for what the universe has for me, right? So there's this willpower aspect that we're building as we build our energy upwards. And yet this humility as we try to find our center and ground within our own strengths. Let's take one more breath here. Keep letting the chest dip down. Find that inner strength. Find that humility. And slowly start to come out. Take a moment, breathe in and out. Notice the difference between the right and left side. And now let's do it on the other side. So go ahead, take that other arm on, take that left leg into the left hand to start. Reaching for the inside of the foot, zipping up the thighs if that's accessible to you. Pulling the navel in towards the sacrum. Inhaling, reaching that right arm up, going for the wall, going for dancers, dipping the right chest down now. Finding your breath, returning to our intention. And slowly starting to unwind, unravel, let go. Coming back to Tadasana, taking a moment to feel the body. Feel the energy, feel the emotions, the mind, all of it. Tap in. Excellent. And now let's slowly come down to our seat. Have your strap handy. We're going to sit on the heels. If that's inaccessible to you, sit on a block between the heels. And just take a moment here. Tall yet relaxed. Notice that inner energy rising in the chest. Find your intention. Excellent. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll prepare for a little bit of Gomukhasana arms as we sit here like this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my strap, hit my right arm, and let this elbow come up and reach for the other end of the strap with my left arm. And I slowly walk the fingertips towards each other, towards each other, towards each other, okay? And I keep doing that until I reach my capacity. Pull that right arm towards the ear. Good. And then once again, the ribs and the butt don't jut out. We're pulling everything in towards the center. Feeling centered within the self as we engage with the world, as we take on more challenging poses. Some of you may stay here, some of you might choose to just fold over the legs here. Slowly start to come up if you're down. Release the arms, roll the shoulders up and back. Take a breath, notice. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left arm up, right arm behind you. And sometimes if you find it's really hard to get there, you can even use the right arm to rotate this upper arm inwards, lift it, and then draw it back. Kind of like prop yourself into it, right? And then remember your center, pull it in. Find your breath. Option to stay here or fold over the legs. Slow down your breathing. Get it nice and smooth and even. On your inhale, slowly start to come up. Release the straps. Maybe roll the shoulders up and back. Take a moment. Good. Lean forward. Allow the ankles to cross. Sit between that and take the legs out in front of you. So we'll use the hands for support and slowly start to come back, back, back. And now option to take bridge or wheel here. We've done a lot for the shoulders. You might feel like they're ready to take wheel. So if you'd like to, go ahead, but I'll walk you through bridge first and then I'll walk you through wheel and you can choose whichever you want to do for which one. So arms by the side, my heels are more or less under the knees, and then I inhale, lift the hips up. Draw one outer upper arm under the body, then the other, and then I interlace the fingers together. I ground into the heels and send energy up through the legs, through the thighs, towards the heart. Relax the glutes. Breathe in and out. As you take your next exhale, slowly release, coming all the way down. Take a breath. Feel the body. Return to your intention. And let's do that again. Maybe the same thing, maybe wheel. So when you're ready, go ahead, inhale, exhale, come onto the shoulder blades, and then lift all the way up into your wheel. And same thing, we're pushing through the feet to send energy towards the heart, finding our breath. And slowly starting to release all the way down. Good. Take the arms out into cactus arms here. Draw the feet about as wide as the mat. Let the thighs rest on each other for a moment. Breathe. Allow the spine to come flat towards the floor. Good. Heel toe the feet towards each other now. Shift your hips over to the right a couple inches. Let the knees fall towards the left. Gaze over the right shoulder. Now, one thing you can do here, depending upon how your back feels, is raise or lower the knees. So if you want to get more towards higher in the back, then raise the knees to get a deeper twist there. If you want lower in the back, then lower the knees. So find the right spot for you where it's nice and juicy, and then find your breath. Excellent. Let's slowly start to release that. Transition to the other side. Shift your hips over to the left a couple inches, thighs in, and over to the right. Play with the height. See where you find a nice good stretch and land. Try to keep both shoulder blades flat on the floor. Good. And now slowly roll all the way over to the right and take your left arm behind you. Take the top of the hand towards the back and the palm towards the floor. And now roll open. Draw the left toes in front of the right knee, in front of the right toes. Sorry, the left heel in front of the right toes, and let the knees splay open. So it's like Supta Baddha Konasana, but one foot is in front of the other. I'll try to move these so you can see. Yeah, one foot is in front of the other there. See? Okay. And then land here for a little bit. Returning to our intention, inner strength, and flexibility, willpower and humility, courage and selflessness. Slowly release this, release that hand. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So rolling to the left side, top of the right hand behind you, palm towards the floor, and then we just switch right foot, right heel in front of the left toes. Land there, breathe. And it's almost as if the heart is in the hand now, right? Making that contact there. Continue to breathe. Feel the connection. Notice. Slowly roll to the left side, release that hand, and let's land now in Shavasana. Feet about as wide as the mat, shoulders slightly under the chest, arms by your sides, palms up. Find your breath, a few open mouth exhales. Couple more, let out a good sigh, let it out. And as you sigh, feel yourself landing down here into the earth, into the mat, into you in peace. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, move the extremities, find your breath. Maybe give a good morning stretch. And then take your time to roll to your right side, allowing your head to rest on your arm in a bit of a fetal position there. And slowly make your way up to your seat. And from here, I invite you to engage in a meditation practice with the teaching, be humble, be humble, be humble at the forefront of your mind. Allow this to radiate through your days, a teaching from Bengali Baba, passed on to Swami Rama, passed on to Ram Lev, passed on to me, that infiltrates the Guru lineage, reminding us to let go of the small self and serve the Supreme Self with every thought, word, and deed. Enjoy your meditation and the rest of your day. Namaste.